Are,
So,
are
okay,
BZ,
so the recording started at 4:03.
are BZ and Elaine supposed to
I
be?
know BZ let me know that she's not coming. Darwin is not coming.
Right.
And Sam is not coming.
Okay.
So as far as I know, Elaine is coming.
But we have a quorum, Barbara?
We have a quorum, but I don't think we have any votes.
Oh, well, how do you like that?
Yeah. I'm hoping that Elaine will come because she was going to talk about bikes. But let's just first start. I'm going to amaze you all. Would anyone, we're going to, the minutes from last time, does anybody want to, actually, I have one discussion thing on it. I think I must have misspoken. I don't know if this is a big deal or not. We might be able to just leave it as is, but it was the bog walk is in April, not June, and in the minutes it just said June, and I probably misspoke and said we'll look for a date in June. But what we did was we looked for a date in April. So is that something we would need to alter? Does anyone have strong feelings about it, or just switch that? It's on, I thought I brought the minutes down with me, but I don't have them. It was on the second page at the top, the first paragraph at the top of the second page. I think at the end of the paragraph, it was just saying that I would find a date in June, but I was finding a date in April.
I'm the one that did those minutes, right?
Yeah.
But I have it up in front of me because when we approve,
perfect.
I always send them immediately to Grace. So I was about to do that one. I can't vote on approving them because I wasn't there.
Oh, right. So we may not be able to approve them because we don't have a quorum for that.
I'm sure I got that wrong, but
Well,
Christine,
one
is
of
that
us
a
did. I'm
correction
guessing
we
it was
can make
probably me.
without?
I'm trying to find it. Where is it?
You know what? Just leave it because it's not a big deal.
It's in a long paragraph. It's the bullet point that starts, committee unanimously decided to support Rocks of the Area walk.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So I don't know why I don't see the word June. Oh, maybe I had it wrong.
Thanks, Christine.
Yeah.
Should I change it?
Oh, yeah, because I realized we can't vote on the minutes anyway right now. We'll have to wait for our next meeting. And let me make a note to send an email to Grace saying that we'll be sent. Well, actually, Christine, that's up to you because you could send them and just say we didn't have a quorum and haven't voted on them yet, but here they are, and we'll let you know as soon as we do.
I don't think she wants them before they're.
Oh, okay. Then I'll send her an email. No minutes.
But maybe if Elaine shows up later, we can approve
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Hopefully she will.
Confirm a date in May. I'm sorry, was there 2 corrections or just
No,
the one?
just the one, switching the June to April.
Okay, well, I'll just leave this here and I will send it the next time then, or if Elaine shows up, I guess we could.
Okay, so basically today we'll probably have a very short meeting because we did all the voting that we needed to do based on what we were going to pay everybody and what the projects would be. So this was mainly updates. The stitching group, and Christine can talk to this as well, has been doing, it's been a lot of fun. It's really going well. Now, Christine, are you able to be there this coming Sunday?
Yes, I wanted to reiterate that. And it's not just knitting, anything that requires stitching. And for me, it's motivation. And I really I'm enjoying meeting other people, Barry, as well. And like I say, it's motivating me to get stuff done. So it's cool.
Yeah, ditto. Yeah, and there's quite an age range now too. Nettie, actually she said nobody will know who I am, but she's married to Mateo. He's her husband. But she's been a very good addition to it as well. And then there've been a couple of other younger people who have come in. So it's really nice. The one thing that we do need to just talk about with the stitching group, because it is at this point still being sponsored by us, is what to do once the weather turns
I
nice.
know.
Because it may turn out that that it may be hard, it will be hard for me to make a commitment every other Sunday morning. So someone, and I don't remember, Christine, if it was you or someone else, made the suggestion that the meeting move to an outdoor location like the gazebo, the Bill Elliott gazebo on Lake Wyola. Because that way nobody has to have a key, people can just show up, and then once the weather gets cool again, we could go back to having it in the town
Yeah.
hall. I think that probably makes the most sense.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think it was
I agree.
Nancy Logan, I think, is the one that suggested.
okay. Great, okay. Yeah, that I think makes a lot of sense, and that way people can still get together. At this point, I've been sending information out only to people who are on the list and have shown up. So, because we were kind of unstable, and then we had the one meeting at my house, and I really didn't want to send out a townwide email saying, come to my house. So, we will get something out with the most recent dates, though.
Did you have a good turnout at the one at your house, Barbara?
No, no. My guess is, I mean, we had a great turnout because we had a great time. Christine and Nancy were there, and my daughter Emily, who got engaged the last couple of days.
Wow,
Yeah,
congratulations to
yeah,
her.
yeah. And I love
Congratulations.
yeah, and I really love the man that she is marrying, and so I'm very happy for her and for him and for us to have him part of our family.
No, that's great.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's really pretty great. So we had a really wonderful time, and Emily just couldn't get over her good luck because Nancy and Christine both brought all this yarn, and Emily's like, well, I'll take that and I'll take that and I'll take that. So after everybody left, was that okay? I said, that's why people brought it. So trust me, everyone's glad to get rid of some of their stash.
Well, I was going to say too, the last one I went to that was at the town hall, the first one that Nettie showed up at, we also found out she's going to be our new town moderator. So that
Oh,
was
that's
cool.
right. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. She'll be very good at that, I feel quite certain.
Mhm.
Okay, so all right, so that again, no votes are necessary, just that's pretty much just an update on what we're doing. On April 27th, starting at 11, but it'll still be going on once we're done with the knitting. It will be the kite flying. Um, I I forget what the word is, to describe it, event. We'll just call it the event will be going on the Commons. And Sam went ahead and bought, after our approval, about $60 worth of kites. The next event is going to be this weekend on Saturday, which will be the Brightwater Bog Walk. And I was looking at the Kestrel site and read that they are also sponsoring a walk on Saturday morning, but theirs is from 9 to 11. So I think we're fine. It's an hour difference. So they'll get there, they'll take off before we even get there. The only issue, and I want feedback on this if this sounds reasonable, because the major issue is there are so few parking places there. And so initially I was thinking, the weather isn't supposed to be that great on Saturday. So I'm thinking, oh, well, we can just show up and it'll be fine because there won't be many cars there, but there may be a lot of cars there. So I'm going to send out an email to everyone who said that they would come, urging people to meet me behind Town Hall, as I've done in the past, to carpool. I can't think what else to do. I'm not going to cancel it over this. It's a big place and we're an hour apart. I mean, the only place I could see us kind of crossing would be if they're going counterclockwise and we're going clockwise. There will come a point where we pass each other, but that hardly seems to be a big deal. So, okay. The orchard visit, there are at this point, is this the right folder? Probably not. How many people signed up?
So Barbara, I'm sorry, how many people signed up for the?
We have 14 people
That's
signed up right
awesome.
now. Yeah. Plus me and Christine will take us up to 16. Christine, are you coming to the bog walk?
So I have to work
Oh,
at the
shoot.
town hall from 7 to 5
Oh,
for
that's right,
early.
because
I
it's, that's
know it's
right.
voting.
Yeah,
And Nancy Logan needs to cancel, so there's oh, you already talked.
she let me know, but when she and Tim canceled, two other people signed up.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so I have them. My inclination at this point is I think we do need to send out, or I want to send out another townwide email, just letting people know about some of the events that are coming up with a reminder about the orchard visit. Brightwater Bog, we probably don't need to put that. I guess we could, if it goes out this week, it will, but the bike repair and tune-up, that's going to be May 18th from 9 to 11. And we have three people, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the names. Sam, the reason Sam is not here is it's her son's birthday. So they're doing celebratory things for his birthday. And Elaine is also involved with that, but she's also obviously not here. So I can't really tell you much about it other than it's on track to get all set up at the elementary school. We had agreed to buy about $100 worth of just kind of basic stuff that is needed when doing tune-up. So the people who are helping will have whatever, I don't know bicycles, so I don't know what those things are, but they will have ordered that stuff. So, and then the only other things left for this year that I have on here is the Shutesbury Open Studios, which we've already decided to sponsor, and then Al Warner and Rocks.
Mm.
I guess the only other thing to possibly talk about is we have, so we have after looking at what we've already spent, looking at what we've committed, we have $220.95 left over, which means that we would be able to do, actually, I don't have the rocks down, so we have $120.95. So, yeah, Christine,
When is the orchard visit?
October 4th from
Thank
at
you.
2 p.m. Yeah,
May 4th.
May 4th.
Well-
Thank you. Oh God, yeah. I don't know
I
where
saw
I think
Christine's
I am.
face. She was like,
I was
It's May
surprised we
4th?
committed so many
Christine, I can't believe you missed that.
October.
October?
Did anybody
No,
No,
it's
sign-
May. I'm just, yeah, don't listen to me.
So May
did
4th?
anybody sign up for that?
We've got 8 people signed up, plus I'm gonna be coming.
I'm coming.
Yeah, great. So, yeah, so we'll have a
Yeah.
nice number of people. I think something like that can accommodate more, can accommodate less. I think we cut it off at 15,
And what's the time again on May 4th?
2 p.m.
Thank you.
I
Mhm.
think that's amazing. 8 people.
I do too. Yeah, and Nettie had expressed an interest, and also somebody else had expressed an interest from the knitting group. So I'm going to bring it up at the knitting group. I think Christy did, but Christy was one of the people who had signed up, Christy Payne. So, yeah, we've got 2 for Carolyn Platt, Christy and Greg, 2 for Jean Meister and 2 for Laura Soito. I don't know those last 2 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice that new people come to these.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice way for people to meet each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's it. I debated canceling this meeting, and then I thought I will likely cancel the meeting in May because I don't think anything, unless something like exciting happens, we've got our plans through the end of this fiscal year. And then if at our meeting in June, which will be the last one of the FY25, we can brainstorm ideas for the next year and be ready to get going with those.
So Barbara, remind me, the Rock Walk is this fiscal year.
Yeah,
no?
yes. I need to get the phone number from Elaine. And that's the one that will likely be, just because I'm assuming that I'm going to be going and organizing it. So I can't do anything in May, but I can do it in June.
Okay, well, that would make sense in June too, because it's May's looking pretty stocked.
Yeah. And unlike plants, rocks don't have a season.
They might beg to differ, but
You just don't
we'll
know.
find out from our rock expert.
That's right. So I'll get the number from him. In fact, I can do that today.
Does
That's great.
Does anyone remember when the Shutesbury Open Studio event is?
I had it written down.
At the end of the
and-
month, right?
Yeah, I
End
thought.
of this month? Oh, sorry, no, of May. Is that?
Sorry,
May?
end of
No,
June,
it's
I
in June.
think.
It's at the end of June.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it
Yeah.
I think it's the 29th through the 30th.
I think you're right. I don't remember exactly when it is.
I'll try to
Um,
look it up, Christine, see if it's on the website. Give me a second.
Okay. If we have, we can't vote on it right now because we don't have a, or no, we do have a quorum. Is half of the people a quorum? That was the problem with having an even number. But we can wait on this, but one suggestion for the extra money would be to just increase the amount that we give to the open studios because they use it for making their maps and for their marketing and things like that. So. Oh, here's Sam. Wow, we can make a vote on this.
Oh.
Hey, Sam.
Hi,
I didn't expect to see you today.
I've got kids around and company, but I will listen.
Okay, well, actually, your timing is really great. We're having a relatively short meeting, but there were two things. So one, the bike event, that's all set up, ready to go, and
Yeah,
oh,
I
here's
haven't.
Elaine. Oh my God.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I haven't advertised yet, but I can do that starting tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see you tomorrow anyway, so I was gonna ask you about townwide email stuff, so we could
Okay,
maybe
we'll do that tomorrow.
talk about that. That'll be perfect.
Perfect.
And just
And-
quickly, Barbara, before you move on, the Open Studios is Sunday, June 29th, Christine.
Great.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
My
Hi, Elaine.
apologies. My apologies. Today got screwed up across the board, but I'm back.
Well, we have a very lightweight agenda. We won't be meeting much further. Mainly, it was just to go over the events that we have all agreed that we will do for this fiscal year. And in the last meeting, we had already made the votes on how much we were going to pay people, which left us with just needing an update on what's going on with the bicycles, but it sounds like that's moving ahead.
I do have to say about the bikes that Andy can't be paid because it was my idea to do the event, so it's like not moral
Oh, okay.
that we pay him or
Okay.
something.
All right.
And I doubt that Cliff and Mark will want payment.
Well, what I do for paying people is I ask if they want to donate it to the library. And that's what people have been doing.
Okay, don't ask Andy though, but that's
Okay, I won't ask Andy. Yeah,
perfect.
no. Okay. I mean, basically at this point, we don't have like a line item budget. So we budgeted $400 for the bike repair. And what we had talked about is $100 for, the stuff that you need in order to fix a bike or get a bike tuned up, and then $100 per person. But it was I think it was the $400 that we voted on. So we could just keep that and give the other people an additional $50 or purchase more things that are helpful for tuning up bicycles.
Do we have any idea how many people, what kind of bikes, and what kind of repairs people are going to be needing?
We do
Nope.
not. I haven't even advertised heavily yet.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should restrict it to maybe even just the elementary school kids. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how
I think Andy's pretty fairly handy. He's planning on getting like bike cables, redoing people's like brake cables and shifting cables, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think my thought is that if it's free, you can't get too mad. You know? Like if you do, that's kind of on you. I don't know. I don't know.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I didn't want people to I know that Cliff and Mark were like, well, what kind of repairs are they going to be wanting, and how technical and what tools should they bring and everything. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. And I didn't want them to have people to come and have high expectations and then them feeling bad that they couldn't do it. And
Why don't I advertise it as simple bike repairs?
that would be good.
That's
Okay.
great.
That's why I didn't advertise. Perfect. I'll just advertise it as simple bike repairs, and maybe I'll even have Andy come up with a list of what he's comfortable with and put it right on there.
That would be great.
There we
That's
go.
great, Sam.
Townwide emails, I would actually recommend making that a separate one, like really highlighting it.
Okay.
Because I mean, everything is an important event, but there's something about that kind of bicycle repair that just seems to be kind of bigger in scale than the others.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. We have a tent too. I think maybe Marianne has it, so I'll ask her for the tent for that day.
Yeah, Marianne has our tent.
Okay, I'll ask her.
Since we have a quorum now, can we approve the minutes?
Oh, you beat me to it. I actually remembered. So, is there a move to approve the minutes?
So moved.
All right, and that's unanimous. Me too. Yeah, and then to vote, we just voted and it's unanimous. So yes, we have approved the minutes. Thank you. We earlier did not have a quorum, so
Sorry.
no, that's fine. You were not alone. You were not alone in being late.
We're the Baker Road outcasts.
Yeah, you could have blamed horrible traffic on
Yeah, Baker Road.
It was the internet on our street, I think.
There you go.
Let's see, so I can take off. I don't have to write about no minutes because that's going to go through. We were just doing updates on some of the things that are planned. Everything is moving along quite smoothly. So I don't have, let's see, we'll want to set up the rocks of the area. So I'm going to need to get his telephone number from you, Elaine. Because we were Al's telephone we had planned on having that this fiscal year, so it would be in June. And and then the early morning bird walk, we were
Yes.
waiting until the migration in the fall again. So
Okay, let me see. Okay. Do you want it right now?
I've got my pen right here, but you can also give
Okay.
it to me later.
I'm looking, all right. Oh, here, this is how I do it. All right, his number is 413 687 8046.
8046. Fantastic. What is his last name again? Warner?
Werner, Werner.
Oh, okay. And it's Al. Okay, thank you very much. I will take care of that and get that going.
Great.
So I think that's it.
So Barbara, if we have money left over, does it just go back in the pot?
General coffers, yeah. And we won't have enough left over for it to affect our getting the $3,000. So we're basically spending, I think we've always been like about $100 short of spending every cent of it. But this way, if we have $220.95 left, if we pay Al $100, which is what we're paying other people this time, and if we use whatever extra, this is a votable thing. And that is, if there is money left over, do we want to use it as part of our sponsorship of the open studios? And what they would be able to use it for is any kind of copying things, marketing that they're doing. Last year, they asked if we could give money to the individual artists to purchase food, but we cannot do that.
Well, when I was trying to look up their date, it took me to the Mass, Cultural Council website, and Open Studios got $400 from them for marketing.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering, do we ever give the leftover money to the library?
Well, that would be another idea, would be to do that. I think that Marianne would be grateful for that.
That's a good idea.
Okay, you want to someone want to make a movement and then we can vote on that?
I move that we can we give any leftover funds to the library
Well, and it would be for
we-
their programs
for
because
their
what we
programming.
support
The
their,
library to support
it-
the library programming.
yeah, and it's been specifically the
Fitness
programs.
programming?
Exercise, what?
Yeah, fitness
Yes,
programming?
the fitness
Yeah.
programs,
Fitness
that's what we
programming.
have given to, right? Okay.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so that's the movement. Is there a second? All those in favor, raise your hand. And that was unanimous. So that's where the money will go. That's great. Okay. And I don't think we need a meeting in May. I don't know what might change, but I know you all have, you know, in case you have other exciting things to do on a Tuesday afternoon, go for it. It's all yours.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
When is game night? Is that part of recreation committee?
No, there won't, I'm not going to be doing another game night until next fall. That's
All right, cool.
that's an insight, and then you will hear about it, yeah. But that was,
Okay.
it's got a long and convoluted history.
Wow. Who knew?
Who knew? Exactly, exactly. Well, I'm determined to get a game night going among people who think that sounds like a nice idea. But I think right now it's gonna have to wait until the fall when it's more indoor weather. So,
Sounds
Good
good.
idea.
okay, good. All right, anything else?
So the next meeting is Tuesday, June 24th? Is that?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct. Mhm.
Write that down.
No, doing it right now too.
So is the meeting adjourning at 4:30?
Move to adjourn. Is
So
there a
moved.
second? Okay, so moved. We all agree. I'm turning the
Yep.
recording off at 4:30 PM.